Hi, this is Apocrypha from APOC Industries. Welcome to episode 2 of Mosaic. So today, well, I guess yesterday we set up our, uh, little bootstrappy bit here, which reminds me, I think that I need to put a radar dish because I don't think I did. So we did that yesterday, and today we are going to look at the actual setting up of the mosaic, which should be entertaining. So I had this blueprint. We were actually going to ditch this blueprint in favor of a different blueprint, which I have just updated, and gotta get my bearings here. So we still have to keep all this stuff running for a little while yet. So we'll do that first. Just make sure that we're not gonna run out of iron. Lots of iron is gonna be the name of the game here. Okay. So like I was saying, we've got a new blueprint, this template, and this is aligned to the rail grid. It has a little rail in it, and it doesn't have quite so much garbage in it in terms of paths and stuff. So that'll be a little more useful for laying things out. I have a rough plan of where I want to set things up for a starter configuration of modules. It's going to have 4 smelting lanes, one for iron, copper, steel, and stone. It's going to have some places set aside for power and for green circuits and that kind of stuff. So basically, we're just going to pick a spot and start plopping stuff down. This hopefully will come clear what we're doing sometime soon. Okay, so we're basically going to be building up over this way, but first thing we need is a whole lot of belts. So let's get that going. We're also going to need a whole lot of furnaces for our smelting lanes, and a whole lot of inserters, and just a whole lot of everything, really. Oh my goodness. We need to remember to keep all this stuff stocked. Might need to set up a little bit more iron here, too. Well, let's just stick with what we got for now. Do we have lights researched? We do. Excellent. There we go. I can see what we're doing. Yeah, so one of the things that I do want to do is make some undergrounds as well, but we can start off by handcrafting those. That'll be okay. That'll be fine. We're also going to need some of these mining drills. I think we're mostly going to just let those kind of let them be. Really don't want to go too overboard on the burner miners because they're just kind of a waste of resources in the end. So I do want to get our iron smelting up and running first, and that's going to be up here. Fast inserter finished. Great, so we'll unlock green science, and we'll finish picking away at this red science. We will get the steel processing and the steel axe first. Yeah, okay. So our iron smelter is going to be here. Oh no. There we go. So we're just going to take out the rails here. There we go. Our ore is going to feed up through here. This is going to be dedicated for power. And this is going to be steel and stone and copper and iron. Iron's going to be way up at the top here. So what we can do is just start plugging that in now. Oh, we don't even have splitters and stuff. Fortunately, this new whatchamacallit, the new Go system is fantastic. This allows us to do some of this building without actually having the materials that we need. Now, I don't know if that's exactly correct. We shall find out. We'll just put 8 for now. No, I think that actually has to be up one more, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Right. So this is what we're going to start working with, just so that we can get our iron up and running quickly. This is going to be our copper in. This is going to be an iron in. Our copper is going to, our coal, not copper. Our copper is going to be, oh my god, our coal is going to be coming in through here. And the little marks here, basically our bus has 4 lanes in between, and 2 spaces in between each group of 4. This is just kind of an ore bus that's going to run up the backside of the base. And our coal is coming from over here, so it's going to come down and over and up. Like so. Oops. So we are going to actually get our coal in, or yeah, our coal. I wanted to correct myself and say copper, but no, not this time. Kind of don't want to have a chest for whatchamacallit, for mining drills, because we don't need that many right off the bat, but at the same time, maybe we should. So let's do it. Oh, cap it. Because those take a lot of iron. Right. It's all looking good though. Restocked on all this stuff. Make sure these guys have stuff. Alright. And these mining drills are going to be first place on coal. We don't need that many on coal to start out with. Should be good to start out. Get some power lines. Oh, we need some more of these too. Okay. Ah! Running on belts. Not very helpful. And we'll just get a light here. And we should be able to see generally where this is going over here. Hey, would help if we made it go in the right direction though. Great. We'll just grab some of these. What do you need? More iron, obviously. I want to get the iron up and running first so that we don't have to, like, we're not really getting very much iron at all through here, so. Alright. We could also divert down here some of the coal, but this is not a permanent solution for power, so I don't really care that much if it has an automated supply. We're going to move that relatively shortly after we get the smelting lane set up. But we will, at the very least, set up one more so that one more set of boilers here so that we can have enough power for everything. There we go. Okay, so now we can start filling this stuff in. I think we might just run this straight up and not have the crossways path just yet. If we end up needing it, we can always put it in afterwards. That won't be a big deal. I need more splitters. Okay. And clearly we're going to have to bring power up here as well. Okay, so that should be our coal. Should be? Yeah, great. Okay. We're going to set down some power poles. There, and there. What do I do? Ugh. Oh, I see. It's connecting to the ghost of the large power pole there. That is not a big deal. Right, and this we're gonna, I think, bring up over this way. I'm lining this up with the grid. It doesn't technically need to be, but I am doing so anyway. Actually, what I should do is bring it down, because this is where the power's going to be coming from eventually. We'll leave it like this for now, though. Go. So now we got some power. And what are you missing? Oh, I see. We put the belts in the wrong way. That does not help. There we go. Next step will be to get iron in, and iron we will have coming in from here. And where's our iron coming from? We'll probably just bring that in straight in through here and up here, I think. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Oops. Had one job. Okay. And that is on the inside here, so we can have that come in like this. you still gotta make sure that these are running. We still have enough what's going on? Oh, I ran out of coal. Oops. We still have enough transport belts for now, I think. So, should be good. We'll let that iron churn away on some other stuff. Okay, and we will also come in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get some more mining drills. Great. There we go. And it's actually, I want this to be quite like that because that's where I want to have a power pole. Or I guess in this case, a light. Speaking of power poles, we're going to run out of wood very shortly here. Alright, so that is our iron heading up to our boiler, smelter here, and that should help us get a little bit more iron, so we won't have to do quite as much hand feeding of all these. We'll be able to rip up all this stuff. I swear that I filled you guys. Oh right, I did not, because I ran out of coal. Cool. Alright, this is really going to start ripping through iron now. Let's do that. We definitely need to up our iron production here. Fantastic. There we go. So this is our iron. And we will actually come up here and mark it as such. We can go here and mark this, maybe. Let's mark this whole thing as a smelter. There. Perfect. Now we should start getting some real iron. Perfect. The next one I'll probably set up is for stone so that we can start actually making a path here. Because running back and forth sucks. What are we doing for pollution? We haven't seen any biters yet, but we're starting to pollute quite a bit, so we will probably expect to see them soon. We get some turrets made a bit preemptively here. Not that we have the ammo to really support turrets. Just gotta be vigilant and watch our minimap. So yeah, the plan is for this to be iron and copper, maybe steel and stone, and we need a radar up there apparently. Oh dear. Also, why am I putting stone in there? Oh my goodness. We also need to go stock up our power, apparently. Maybe it was not a good idea to not divert some coal down there. Well, why don't we just do that? We have the technology. Might as well use it. Wait. There we go. This is actually using quite a bit of power, too. Okay, good. That was something, I forget what. Moving on to steel processing. Okay, so we've got 25 mining drills. That should be plenty for now. Now, theoretically, that won't keep using iron. We knew that was going to use a lot of iron. That's okay. But we have lots of iron now stockpiling here. And we are going to use that iron to do some important stuff. But first, we're going to put down a turret here because we're probably going to get attacked. Also slap down a radar, which would... This is not the ideal place for it because it'll be in the middle of the road. If there was a road here. So let's... let's put it over here. Just kind of out of the way. There. And then we can actually start scanning up this way to see where... Oh! Speaking of biters, let's go take care of these biters. We did end up getting attacked, but not from the direction I was expecting. No! Hey, there's a new sound effect for getting attacked as well. Interesting. Well, that kind of sucked. What can you do, though? Life goes on. It's not like we have any... it's not like we're suffering for copper here, anyway. Although that does signify that we need to put a bit more resources into ammo production and protecting ourselves, because that is not going to slow down with the amount of pollution that we're making. It's only going to speed up. And with that in mind, I think that this is a pretty good time to wrap it up for today. So we have the beginnings of our Mosaic here. We're going to set up some smelting lanes. They're going to set up some power. Our bus is going to be running off over this way. I might actually set up just a bit of ammo production over here, just temporarily, so that we will have the ammo that we need to deal with some biters when the time comes. So the way that we're going to do that is by doing something like this. You are ammo, you are ammo. There we go. This is all covered. Fantastic. Great. So that's where we'll wrap it up for today. Thank you for joining me. This has been Apocrypha from APOC Industries, and I look forward to hopefully catching you again. Cheers.